Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Wyndburgh. As usual, I am Commander Rod, your host and dungeon master. This is session 41, closing out the second chapter of Wyndburgh as a campaign. And today we're joined by our incredible players. Emily playing Ethilden. Say hi, Emmy.
Hello, I am ready to be heard.
Czar playing Josiah Saltbrook. Say hi, you animal. Anyway, we have Seeker playing Rex,
Hello.
and we have Yek playing Dale.
I am ready to hand out the Bardic Inspiration when needed.
So, very happy to have you all here today. We are going straight into our episode. Last time we left off on the steps of the Father Forge, we initiated the ritual to bring Grimorian back to life, only to be ambushed by three Leviathans, three Fey Leviathans, who surrounded us in the rain. And as we begin this session, I would like to ask everyone to roll for initiative.
Ah, boy, here we go.
Initiative, right. That's a 15, bruv. That's pretty good.
"22."
I gotta get my dice. Hold on, give me a sec. Yeah, I was gonna
So Ethel with a
Opening beyond.
22, Saltbrook with a 15. Go to roll for Kira and Gimnir.
Does
That'll
Discord
be.
not let you adjust the volume of specific people anymore?
It does.
It does.
The 14, Kira with a 13.
5
Kiddith
plus 5, 10.
with an 11. Dale
Let's go
with a 10.
6.
Rex with a 6. And are we missing anyone? Yes, we are. Judd with an 18. Eggson with a 2. And Thalion. Ethel, would you mind rolling for Thalion? Since you're not.
Sure.
As for our monsters, Shagaru Magala with a 16. Solseer Mizutsune with a 15 will be after Saltbrook.
13 for Thalion.
And a 19 for the other Mizu. 14 for Thalion.
Yep.
That is our initiative order set. My friends, let's begin. Ethilden, you are first in the initiative order. Go for it.
Give me 20 seconds. I'm desperately trying to figure out why the left click on my Mac is not working, because I can barely hear you and I'm trying to turn up your volume and it's just not working on my computer.
Would this be a little better?
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Okay, cool.
Cutting out for
Perfect.
me as well.
I apologize.
I was like, oh my god.
Hopefully this will be good enough.
Would I guess, do I recognize what these are? Is there like something intrinsic to them that I would recognize?
Give me 3 perception checks and one of them with advantage.
Okay. Glenn. Cool. 3. And then I will reroll 1.
Could we?
Okay.
Sorry,
It'll
go
be a
ahead.
16, a 22, and a dirty 20.
Okay. On a 16 and a 22, Ethel, you recognize these the Mizitsune and the Soul Seer Mizitsune as members of the same family. They are known as Fox Leviathans. You recognize them both as fey creatures, but these are creatures of legend. You did not know them to be real. You thought these were just stories about the Feywilds. These creatures are these are water creatures that reside in lakes and rivers of the Feywild. And you know from the legends that they're able to spit a type of blight. It's the stories tell of them being able to spit soapy, viscous substances that make their surroundings very slick and hard to balance on. As for the Shagaru Magala, again, this is a creature of legend that you've only heard of in storybooks and stories that your aunt Silana would tell you when you were a kid. Shagaru Magala is a fey dragon, able to breathe instead of an elemental blast like other dragons. They breathe something known as frenzy. You're not sure from the legends exactly what it does, but you have a feeling that you should avoid it at all costs.
Okay. Are these like very much real animals, like organic creatures, or are these like magic?
From what you can tell by their presence, they are very much concrete, real animals.
Okay. I will cast then Speak with Animals.
Okay. Very good start.
And just kind of like, I feel like puts her hands up kind of tentatively and says like, friends, what brings you here?
Ethel, as you speak to them, you see an eye of recognition, a look of recognition coming from the Shagaru Magala. And as it looks down upon you, it does not speak, but you recognize in its facial expression malice. This isn't an animal that is hunting. This isn't an animal that is stalking prey. This is an animal that has a level of intelligence to it, sapience to it, and it is here for a fight.
They understood me though?
Yes, they did.
Okay.
This one appears to have an axe to grind.
I guess I'll try to kind of keep going here awkwardly. Like, we come not to bring harm. We'll leave as soon as this is finished.
As you say these words, you hear its throat begin to rumble. And as it begins to rumble, it looks over at you and it speaks.
You will leave here in pieces.
I will. You said this thing is like a type of dragon.
Yes.
I will switch to Draconic and stare him fucking down because he's an ass. And I will say in Draconic then, So why come looking for a fight?
It throws its eyebrows up. Its horns move backwards. You see that it's connected to where its eyebrow muscles would be. And in Draconic, it responds to you.
Ah, not as uncivilized as you appears. Unfortunately for you, this is not a fight you can avoid. Dova.
Alright, anyone got any ideas? Because it looks like we're gonna be stuck fighting these things.
I have an idea. It's a bard
Yeah, let's
idea.
Let's hear it, gang. Let's hear it.
All right, I have a dumb idea.
I love them
very dumb
ideas.
idea. This is a bard level idea here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
I have conjure woodland beings,
Okay.
right? So I can summon sea hags,
Yes.
which may be able to seduce the leviathans.
You can certainly attempt that.
Let him cook.
No, let him cook. Let him cook.
I did in fact say that this is a bard level plan.
You did. I just did not think that was where this was going.
It's a bard level plan. What did you
That was my
expect?
first thought.
Yeah, that was my first thought too.
As soon as you said the word bard, I was like, oh, he's gonna try and seduce these.
Yep.
Cut to 15 minutes from now when Seeker is taking 300 bludgeoning damage to his nether parts.
Oh my god.
Hey, I said the
Oh, no.
sea hag was doing it. I wasn't involved. I was
Yeah,
just giving. I just made the sea hag.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me just double check here.
Yeah, usually I am the one of the negotiating type, but one, I feel like I'm very out of my depth here, so I'm just gonna get motivational speech ready.
The sea hag
In the
also has
meantime-
good other versatility.
In the meantime, I guess I keep stalling, quote unquote.
I can also speak Draconic, so I could try and say something, but I don't know what to say because I have no idea what these things are.
Ah, okay. New problem. I can only summon one sea hag.
I'm going to start a timer for 1 minute.
To share.
Alright, you know what? I'm casting egg.
It's not your turn yet.
No, it is not your turn.
Ethel.
Yeah, okay. So he said like, oh, you're like, oh, that's stuff that you can't avoid, blah blah blah. I ask, what do you mean?
He speaks.
My master sent me here to prevent an abomination to nature. And I will not leave, nor will my associates, until it has been prevented.
I like run my fingers along the bowstring and ask, what master?
If he says ass crack, bro, I'm gonna throw a rock at him.
What am I supposed to say, Jesus?
The master of all, the master of nature, the mistress of curiosity.
Those words mean nothing to me, I gotta be honest, folks.
Damn it, they're following Slanesh. He laughed, I heard it.
Ethel, give me a religion check. In fact, no, Saltbrook, give me a religion check.
Ooh,
Wow.
So yes, sir.
I am unfamiliar with gods from this plane.
16, baby.
16. On a 16, you, upon hearing the word mistress and nature, as well as curiosity, you remember a story about the two dichotomy gods, Sylvan and Sylvanus. Sylvanas being the god of nature, and Sylvan being the goddess of curiosity and innovation.
Damn, it'd be my own ops.
Skull emoji.
Ethel, now or never, or else I'll have to skip your turn.
Oh god, sorry. Well, I'm having a good time. Fuck you. I will, I guess, ready an action. I don't want to draw first blood here.
Okay.
I mean, to me, it's pretty clear they're going to want to fight me, so I think we murder the shit out of them. But yep.
Can we murder the shit out of them?
Yep.
Can we? Yeah, exactly.
Can we what?
Can we murder the shit out of them?
You will try.
Animal
Slash
friendship,
sends
go!
you to Joe's house.
Animal handling.
I don't think that applies here.
They would be offended. Okay, I guess if I'm readying my action, that's my turn then.
What action are you readying?
And I guess an attack action. I'm assuming that's where things are going, but like I said, I don't want to be the first one out here, you know.
All right. It is the Mizutsune's turn then. As soon as you finish speaking, you see out of the corner of your eye, Ethel, that the shape of the Mizutsune seems to disappear as it burrows under the earth.
Oh god, you've been watching me play too much Horizon. Where are the tunes? Give me some tunes.
And as it burrows underneath the earth, you all feel a tremor underneath you. And from behind you, Rex, you see it pop out, and as it does, it will attack you with its tail.
Alright, subfuck face. Let's go.
A 17. Does that hit?
That's gonna hit.
With a hit, is going to deal 19 points of damage.
19, okay.
Ouchie bo bouchie.
It'll then turn and attack Kira with a 23. Unnatural. With the tail again. It'll be 10. 11 points of damage. And it'll end its turn here. Judd's turn comes next. Judd turns around and sees what just happened. He grabs Edson, puts him behind him, and aims the Comet Ballista directly at the Mizutsune.
He doesn't
Holding-
have the common ballista.
Exactly.
Yeah, I do.
As soon as he puts his hand up, he looks at his hand and he realizes he still doesn't have it. He forgot.
He forgot.
I forgot it. He forgot it. Oh no.
He will then hold his action in an attempt to defend Egson from anything that comes towards them. Now it's the Megala's turn. It will charge at you, Ethel.
Okay.
It runs over to the side, trying to confuse you about its movement. Okay.
Can I like fire at will?
Yeah, you can. If you held your attack action, you can use it.
Poggers. You know what? Fuck it. He's getting shot in the face. I'll go for an eyeball again, like I did the last dragon, and I don't, because called shots is my feet.
Yep. So, just a regular
Yep.
attack.
Would a 25 hit?
A 25 does hit.
Interesting. Okay. It didn't sound convincing. It had to have been close.
I was making sure.
Okay. 13 damage then. Again, targeting an eyeball.
Okay. Targeting the eyeball. That'll be this minus that. Okay. You manage to hit it in one of its eyeballs, and it reels back in anger. It's blinded in one eye. And it will then attack and spout frenzy pustules onto the ground where you are. And how many? Yeah. He throws 3. You see him reel back, and his throat enlarges, and this almost this red electricity seems to pool around his throat, and he reels forward and opens his mouth, and this just comes out and falls in the middle of you guys, creating this sort of Venn diagram between them, trying to cover as many of you as possible. And you see these bubbling, almost Cronenberg morphing pustules, almost like it's like a hawked loogie or something, but they seem to move with this sort of erratic, jerky movement, and they seem to be pulsating.
That's just nasty.
Alright, I gotta kick up some tunes here.
All right. Saltbrook, your turn.
Yes.
You're
Let
right
me
here.
look through my actions and see what I can do. Because things seem to be a little bit not great right now. These are just like normal creatures, as you said earlier. It's like, I don't think I have
far as you
any
can tell.
blankets in here. I'm not currently engaged. Everyone's stuck in a pool of phlegm right now, which is kind of icky.
I can't tell.
Yeah, it's kind of gross. I think what would be best, if I move, do I get opportunity attack by one of these goblins? This is a big ol' base.
No.
Very
You're
cool.
1 meter away from the Misatsune, out of
Okay.
their reach of 5 feet.
Alright. See then. It's kind of very hard to figure out what to do. It's very early. So for now, what I might do... Who's next to me?
You have Kira and Rex. Rex is the closest.
Rex, what do you do again? You're a silly, funny guy?
I'm a funny druid. I'm going to cast egg.
Bro just consumed his microphone. Okay, in that event, I'm going to move towards that rock to my left and try to avoid getting stuck in the gunk.
You make it?
Yippee. I do. And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast the one that's flanking us 6 times in a row.
Mizutsune.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Beginning. 10.
Miss.
19.
Hit.
24.
Hit.
12.
Miss.
17.
Miss.
21.
Hit.
And an 18.
Glancing blow.
Okay, so 3 hits, 1 glancing.
Yep.
I will roll for the glancing first.
Okay.
Which will give me a 17 divided by 2. Which is like...
Treat it as an 8.
Treat it as an 8. Okay, yeah. So an 8, and then we'll do 1 for 18. Another for 13. And the last one for 16.
Total.
Mathematics. Let me think. So we got my calculator. Shit. Hold up. $55 damage.
55 damage.
Correct. And then I will bonus action whip out the blicky. What
Okay.
else am I gonna do? Which is gonna give me a 16, which will not
Miss.
hit.
Yep.
Yes. That will be the end of my turn.
All right. Soprook, as you cast these Eldritch Blasts and you fire them towards the Mizutsune, a few of them miss. One of them hits it directly on the head and it like bounces off, but some of the energy stays on it and it crackles and it reels back. And as it does, you see an opening under its neck and you shoot the other ones and they hit underneath its neck. As it reels back and sort of just shakes it off, you pull out your packed weapon and take a shot directly towards it, and it manages to hit. Well, it misses. It just bounces off completely.
Darn.
Now it's Soul Seer Mizutsune. Okay. It will use the move Sliding Tackle and slide into all of you. Trample, essentially.
I'm glad I got out of the way.
Man, I wish I hadn't rolled a 6 on initiative.
I need
Wait,
dex,
oh, dex saves. Okay, never mind.
dex saving throws from everyone.
Man.
And you.
Ah, that's an 18.
Since Judd was holding his action, he will have advantage to evade and to get out of dodge. He succeeds and pulls Exon out of the line of fire.
Okay, 29 for my dexterity.
Okay.
19.
A 19.
18.
18 Seeker, you fail.
Fuck.
Kirith fails. Gimnir fails. Kira fails. Slayer fails as well. Ethel, you managed to get out of the way. Dale, you as well.
Yippee.
Roll for Thalion.
Okay. What's his? Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so it's just flat. Okay. He fails with 11.
Okay. He fails as well. So everyone is going to take 5d6 bludgeoning. And I'll roll for that using Kirith's. Everyone
Are we
will
gonna
take
take
the
the
same
half?
No, you guys don't take anything.
Oh, never mind.
19 damage to everyone that failed.
Another 19 damage.
I love not being in the way.
Gimnir will take 19. Hero will take 19. Thalion will take
42.
19. Okay. And it'll finish its movement and get out of dodge. Those of you that got hit are prone.
That's fine. I can just take a nap.
I'm gonna take it up. I'm gonna take it up right here.
That's a lot of prone.
And as the Mizutsune lands on top of you and pushes you all out of the way, the frenzy pustules will explode.
Wombo combo.
You'll take 5d8 damage. Those of you that are within. That'll be 22 damage.
On everybody again?
Yeah, everybody that's
Well,
in there
Yeah.
will take 22.
Oh no. Is that another... Wait, in the red or just...
In the orbs.
In the red.
Oh.
So
Am I
Rex,
in it or out? I can't tell from that angle.
Rex, you
Yeah.
are out by just a little bit.
Yay, I need to not take as much damage. I've taken so much already.
Me too.
So Kira takes 22. Ymnir takes 22. Kirith takes 22. Thalion takes 22. And the frenzy pustules are gone. And that concludes the Soul Seer Mizutsune's turn. Thalion. You'll need to use his action to get up.
Okay.
After,
He do that.
Okay. Gimnir's turn. You use his action to get up, and with a bonus action, he's going to cast Shield of Faith on Kira. Where is it?
Dang it, where did I put my shield of faith?
There it is.
Oh shoot, I think I left it in my other armor.
Damn it. Kira's turn. Use her action to get up. For bonus action, she'll use airstrikes. Ranged attack against the Mizutsune next to her. With the 26, she hits, dealing 4 points of force damage. All right. On Kirith's turn, she gets up. She has used her arcane teleportation, but she will use her second wind to heal 1d10 plus 11 HP. That will be a total of 15 points of healing. She's up to 29. Dale, your turn.
Okay, so, one question for you, Rod.
Yep.
Do I know that these creatures can be charmed?
What do you mean?
Well, would my character know about that?
I don't think so.
Could I roll to maybe get a glimpse to know about that?
Okay, roll for insight.
Alright. Insight, I have a +6.
No, nature.
Nope.
Roll nature for that.
Nature? Okay,
Yeah.
I have +4 in that.
No. No.
No, you may not.
Okay, you're giving me. All right. Okay. I see what's going on here. All right. So that is a 14 plus 4, so 18.
On an 18, Dale, nothing about their constitution informs you that they are able to be charmed.
Okay. So we'll have to experiment on that. I'm going to telepathically connect to Ithilden so that they, those guys don't listen to our plan, and essentially just communicate to her is like, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. And then I'm going to use my free action to help her with the creature that she shot in the eyeball.
Cool.
And with
I
my
love
action,
being human bait distraction. I love it.
with,
It is quite
with
literally my job.
with my action, I am going to cast Greater Invisibility.
Okay.
And I will use... question, do I need to use a bonus action to hide if I'm already invisible?
I believe so.
Okay, then I will use my bonus action to hide because I am a rogue.
Cool.
And for my movement, I am going to move over to the big rock to try and get up on it for a vantage point for my next turn. And that is all I can do for now.
All right.
Oh, can I actually just climb it?
Yeah,
Do I have the movement to do that?
you do.
Okay, well, all right, that saves me a turn. Okay, that's all I can do.
Okay. Rex.
All right, we're gonna get funky.
You're currently prone.
That does not matter.
Okay.
I can cast spells while sitting on the floor. Let's get rid of that. All right. Now, I'm gonna do something funny. Can you
Do
zoom
the
out a bit
funny.
for me, Rod? All right. I'm going to make a cube, 120 feet by 120 feet, 60 feet in the air.
Okay. All the way up here.
No, sorry. No, I misread that. Okay, sorry. I can cast it to 120 feet, and it's a 60-foot cube.
Okay.
So, I'm going to cast a 60-foot cube. Can I hit all three of those, guys?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit all three of them with the 60-foot cube. I'm gonna cast Nature's Wrath.
Ooh.
And that's why I moved onto the big rock.
That's why I moved out of the way.
Nature's Fury. Nature's Wrath.
Yeah,
Wrath of
so,
nature. Wrath of nature.
Wrath of Nature,
Rules of
excuse
nature.
me.
Rules of nature.
Yes, good, Ithilden. Split that thing wide open.
Alright, so, that is now all difficult terrain,
Okay.
first of all.
Even to us? Or are we excluded?
Unfortunately, you are included.
Well, I mean, I'm going to be on the big rock, so I ain't going there.
I do want to center it out further out a bit.
Okay. 1 second.
So that way we're also not all immediately caught in it.
Best I can do would be this.
Yeah.
Thalion will be in it.
I'm sorry, Thalion. I'll give you eggs later.
Egg.
It's like a bearded dragon, just like grunch, grunch.
Hey, I fed Thalion a bunch of chicken once.
You definitely did.
Alright. So yes,
He never forgets those who give him chicken.
that is now all difficult terrain because of grass. Grass makes that all difficult terrain.
Yep. These
At the
trees are
start
going
of
to deal
each of my
damage.
turns, each enemy within 10 feet of any tree must succeed on a dex saving throw or take d6 plus 6, or sorry, d4 plus 6 slashing damage.
Okay. So the only one that will take it will be the Soul Seer Mizitsune. Shagaru is a bit too far away from the trees.
Big damn.
Same
Alright.
for the regular Mizitsune.
Then let me double check here, Roots and Vines.
At the end of each of your turns, one creature of your choice that is on the ground in the cube must succeed on a strength saving throw or become restrained until the spell ends. And they
Alright,
can do
are
a
there any
strength
rocks?
check. Rocks, not here.
No rocks, big sad. Alright. So that's my action. Bonus action.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn into a air elemental.
Okay.
Circle of the Moon!
I have that.
That's good. I'm going to now just directly fly up 60 feet.
You are still prone. You have no movement while prone.
I see.
You can turn into an air elemental, but for movement, you will need to
It's a little gusty boy.
either you use all of your movement to get up, or you use an action to get up.
I'll just use my movement to get up because I can't use it.
All right. I'm gonna put you here.
Placing with the air elemental. Alright, cool. Woo.
It's a ghost, not an air. It's an air elemental, not a ghost.
End of my turn, I will select the left one for the grappling.
This one. All right.
Yes.
What is your spell save DC is 15, correct?
15.
Okay. It needs to pass. Do I have restrain at all? I do. So we'll see if it stays that way. They have to pass this a 15 athletics check.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Oop. They pass it.
Big sad.
So you watch as the vines that you just created begin creeping out of the ground and encircling the limbs of this fey dragon, and it looks down and it just bites down on the vines and begins ripping them off like they were nothing. I believe... Okay, no, at the start of each of your turns. So next turn, Soul Seer will take damage from this tree unless it moves.
Yes.
Okay?
And yeah, I'm done.
Alright. Exon's turn. Exon will run around Judd and grab a rock from the ground and toss it at the Mizitsune. Immediately. No hesitation whatsoever.
Why did we bring the child?
I don't
And
know.
he hits. With a 19. The
Good
Mizitsune
emoji.
will take 2 points of damage.
Nice job, kid. That was 1 in a million.
And you hear Exon go, "Stay away from my dad!" I love you, Dad. Love you too, son. Ethel, your turn. Oh, actually, sorry. I forgot to add Slayer. You'll use his action to get up. And he will throw one of his hand axes onto the Shagaru Magala, and he will hit. For 4 points of damage. All right, Ethel, your turn.
Um. It has 2 wings, 2 back legs, right?
2 wings, 2 back legs.
Okay.
But
Oh wait, no, it has 4 wings.
4
It has 4 legs.
It has 4. Well, yeah, you said back legs. 2 front legs, 2 wings, 2 back legs.
Okay.
So it is a true dragon.
Okay. I will yell over my shoulder to Slayer, defend the forge, and start running, I guess kind of like, well,
You are within melee range. Just be aware.
yeah, sure. I just want to like get it away from the forge, that's the thing.
Okay. You could call Thalion to you. He will take the opportunity attack as soon as you 2 leave, but you can call him over, use a bonus action to mount, and then move.
Okay, sure. I wasn't going to, but yeah.
What did you have in mind?
No, I like yours better.
Okay. You call him over, and you mount him using a bonus action. Where would you like to move?
Is straight up an option.
Yes, it is.
Fucking sick.
How much do you want to go up?
Enough to have a full angle on the stupid dragon thing.
Okay.
Are you gonna show me, or?
Well, you'd have to move roughly around here to have an angle on all of them. That will be your full movement.
Okay, sure. Then I
Thalion
still
will
have.
take an opportunity attack.
Okay, sure.
That will be... It'll attack with its claws.
Miss.
It actually does. Rolls a 10.
I love being right. Then I still have my attack action, correct?
You do. You used your bonus action to mount.
Yep.
Yep.
I love being hot.
Remember, if you attack, you do have advantage.
That is true.
I got a good advantage. Oh my god.
From my
From-
helping.
Dale's help action.
That is so true.
my god!
Oh my god.
I can do that as a free action 3 more times.
Okay. We're going for the second eyeball then.
Okay.
Cold shot
Does a
advantage.
32 hit the eyeball?
A 32.
Yeah.
Legendary action. By the
What?
Shadowroom Gauntlet. Yep.
Okay.
On a legendary action, it will spread its wings and have the damage of any attack. It will be blinded, but as it opens its wings, it will have the damage that you will cause.
Okay. Okay, half 13. Call that 7.
Call that a 7.
Yeah, I love rounding up. And then He's still on the ground, though, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I will spell shoot spike growth at his feet.
That would be another action. You can
It
attack
would be.
again
It's not an attack action? Why?
because you're casting a spell.
But I'm shooting it! Fuck. Whatever.
Oh, is it a concentration thing? Yeah. No idea.
No,
Sure.
it's just she did a ranged attack, and now
Right.
you would be casting the spell into the attack.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah. The attack action, she gets 2 attacks, but it has to be it can't be an attack and a spell. It has to be
Yeah,
either
no,
2
you have
spells
to.
or
You can either attack. Yeah,
one
you can either
attacks.
attack twice or, cast a spell.
Lame. Anyway, I'll attack a second time.
Okay,
With advantage.
Because you're
with advantage.
lame. With advantage. 25 still hits, right?
A 25 hits.
Um,
Ooh.
and then 10 damage.
Okay. All right. Time for the Mizutsune to do its thing. It will use its water jet. You see it reel back, and its cheeks expand like a chipmunk's. And there's this steam that begins to rise from its nostrils and the openings in its mouth, and it will spray a jet of water. It would be like that. You guys need to dexterity saving throw, please. Rex, you do have... Wait. You stood up on the last turn, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, dex saving throw, please.
All right. So my dex is not actually my dex.
It's the air elementals, yeah.
Slayer fails. Kirith fails. Kira fails as well. No,
Well, it says 4.
she
It's actually a
succeeded.
7.
okay.
Which I don't think is gonna matter.
Yeah, you fail. You guys take 6d8 bludgeoning damage.
Ah, haha. Resistances.
That'll be 27 damage.
What's 27 half? That's 24? 14.
No.
Jesus.
27 halved. That'll be, yeah, call it a 13. And Kira is down.
Skull emoji.
Yeah.
Rex, you took 13?
Yes.
All right.
But it's all in temp because moon.
Ah, there we go.
Really glad I stood on this rock.
All right. Judd's turn. He grabs Exon by the arm and pushes him over behind the rock. Exon falls down to the ground, prone. And Judd takes cover to the side. See. No, actually. He rushes in towards Kira and casts Cure Wounds to bring her back up with 13. And she's back. And then Judd will use the remaining of his movement to move slightly back. The Magala's turn. It will turn towards you, Ethel. And it will use a perception check to find you. With a 23, it does. It will fly up and meet up with you in midair.
It looks like the Mothman statue.
It will then go for a tail attack with disadvantage since it's blinded. What's Stallion's AC again?
Oh, let me check. 17.
It misses by 1.
Oh my god.
And and thankfully the disadvantage caused that because he was going to hit. He spins in midair and launches its tail towards you, and Thalion at the last second moves slightly to the side, and the tail just whizzes by both of you, causing you to rotate in midair. Thalion opens its wings and restabilizes. And it will attack again with a bite, with disadvantage again. It hits with a 19.
Oof.
It'll be 2d10 plus 5. That'll be 16 points of damage.
Okay. To both Thalion and I, or just one of us?
Yes, both of you.
Okay.
This is a huge monster. The bite will go for both of you.
Well, I don't know. We fought a robot last time and it was just Thalion, so
I know.
gotta ask.
Saltbrook.
Is well. Give me an overview of the field of battle real quick. I feel like I should probably focus. Actually, Rod, if I were to actually, nah, that wouldn't really do anything.
Well, tell me.
I was gonna say I'm gonna try and shoot a couple holes in a wing, but if that was gonna be a called shot, but the reality is that wouldn't do much to the aerodynamics of the beast. So I
You
think
could try. You could make it more difficult for it to fly and maneuver. Could
True.
result in an advantage for Ethildin.
I think I will move around the rock more towards Egson. And then I will point my finger up in the sky and go with the old Belgian blast.
Go for it. Are you doing a called shot on those wings?
I think yes, but my main question is they're a big target. Should I have disadvantage still? Because it is just a large target to hit. It's not like I'm trying to shoot an eyeball.
I'm going to call it disadvantage because it's flapping its wings.
In that case... That is in a dilemma. True Strike takes a whole ass action, doesn't it?
Roost
Yes, it
strike.
does.
I believe so.
It does.
Yeah, one action.
Okay. In that event, I'm just gonna start. I'm just gonna blast it then.
I started blasting.
Normally, though, I won't do a called shot.
Okay.
Alright. So, first one. Oh no, that's an 8.
That's a miss.
25.
That's a
Nat
hit.
20.
Crit.
26.
Hit.
Another nat 20.
Crit.
And a 10. I think that's 6.
That's a miss.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes.
So two hits, 2 crits. So you're going to deal 40 damage base and then roll for the other ones.
Yes. Okay. So 40 damage. Just going to do. So the normal one, 16. For the 2 crits, going to be 18 there additional, and then it's going to be 16 additional. So that's 32.
Wait, hold on.
No, wait.
You rolled 16
Yes.
for the first one, 18 for the second one.
Yes, and then
That's
16 for the other one. Because I'm doing 20 damage flat. 'Cause the way we do it is you do one big damage, which is your full damage, and then
Plus,
you do the additional
yes.
one. Yes,
Yes.
that's what
yes.
I'm doing.
Sorry, I misunderstood.
No worries.
So that's 40
So
damage
then-
to start with.
Yep. And then that will be, so it's 32 for the 2 16s, and then 18, I think makes it 50, which will give me a grand total of 90 damage.
Yes, it is.
Yippee.
Good shit, dude.
Thank you. And then to once again show my displeasure at the other dragon existing, I'm just gonna pull out. What's the range between me and the dragon on the ground still? I think that's still 30. Give me a little distance check. Not the one on the sky, the one that's on the ground closer to me.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah, that
that's
one.
within. That's 20.
Yeah, I'm a fire shot at that one. It's gonna be it's gonna be a 7.
7?
Another
That's a
shot. Yep,
miss.
another shot that goes wide. So sad. I can't
Uh,
complain. I just did 90 damage. And that'll be my turn.
Solbrook, as you aim towards the sky and you charge up your Eldritch Blast and fire it upwards, everyone else just sees this one unified beam just firing up towards the sky. And as it does, it hits the Shagaru Magala right in the chest, and it stabilizes in midair.
You are moving away from your microphone. We cannot hear you.
As it hits the Shagaru Magala, it destabilizes it in midair, and it takes a moment to regain its composure as it flaps its wings, and it just lets out this huge roar that echoes throughout the high forest and the Father Forge.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Thank you.
I think it
Solseer,
might be Angie.
yeah. Solseer Mizutsune, upon seeing this, it looks up and then back at all of you, and you see the scales on its body begin to become red. It's almost as if it's expanding itself. It's almost like it's trying to appear bigger to all of you, and it illuminates its left eye with this blue energy, and the other Mizutsune does the same, fully becoming enraged. And the Solseer Mizutsune stares directly at the Father Forge and charges towards it. Getting it in there is going to be a bit of a... There we go. And it will attack with another tackle. But since it hits a construction like this, it will stop. And it will deal 76 bludgeoning damage. for 17 damage. As it enraged begins to attack the Father Forge, it launches itself against it and starts just clawing at it and biting at the top rim of it. And as it does this, you all see the light of the Father Forge flicker for a moment. It would be Thalian's turn, but since you are mounted, Ethel, it's Gimnir's. And what he will do is he will move towards Slayer and attack the Mizutsune. The Soul Seer Mizutsune. With his Dragon Slayer battle axe, he attacks, hits with a 25. He will add a 3rd level branding smite to it, adding 3d6 to his damage. That'll be an extra 10 points of damage on his first attack. Total damage will be 24 for the first one. Okay. With a second attack, a 21. That's a hit. Damage 15. And he will again branding smite for an extra 3d6. 11, dealing 26 points of damage. And that'll be his turn. Yeah. On Kira's turn, she's going to move away as much as she can, which I believe is 40 feet. Use your bonus action to hide. And use airstrikes against the Soul Seer Mitsuzune. That will be a hit. Dealing 5 points of damage. On Kirith's turn, since she's right next to it, she just turns around and begins wailing on this thing with a flame tongue longsword. Hits with a 22. She's using both hands. So 7 on the first one. Glancing blow on the second one. Dealing 6. And on the third attack, she also hits with an unnatural 20, dealing 13. And then 7, 6. So 26 points of damage. And with a bonus action, she casts Misty Step to move 30 feet back. Dale.
Forgot to unmute myself. Okay,
Yeah.
so I misread something about my my racial trait of telepathy.
Okay.
Apparently, I can connect to as many people as I want in 120 feet of me. So,
Okay.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to telepathically connect to everybody.
Good.
So, but I'm going to be doing it in a certain order. First to my party to communicate with them, obviously. So, linking to everyone. Essentially, just going to communicate to them, saying they're attacking the forge. They're trying to drive us away. Don't let them. Focus on one enemy at a time. Divide them and conquer.
Put inspiration on your page, please.
Okay, that's another inspiration. I'm at like what, 3 now?
3 is max.
Oh, okay. I think I am at max.
For now, yeah.
Okay.
Did you have 3 already?
No, I had 2. Now I have 3.
You have 3 now? You haven't used your action yet?
I have 3 now.
Okay.
Yep. I got it. I got it.
Please refresh your page for me.
Okay.
And look at your feats.
Time for feet. Oh. Oh no. All right. I'll keep that in my back pocket for now. That'll be my ace.
Okay.
So next I'm going to connect to all of the monsters. And I'm going to essentially just start talking some mad shit in their head. Let's see if it works.
Okay, like vicious mockery or
You're the skibit Ohio Rizzler.
No, essentially I'm going to be since they haven't heard me speak yet, they're not gonna know it's me. All they're just gonna know is that there's a voice in their head now.
Okay.
And I'm planning on using a deception check to essentially go along the lines of it's not going to work. You're going to fail, and she will be furious at you.
Okay.
May I roll deception?
Yes, you may.
That is a plus 20 with advantage, so here we go. First one's an 8. Second one is a 14, so...
34?
34!
Terrifying, truly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dale, as you speak these words into the minds of the Leviathans...
They can also understand me, by the way.
Yes. They stop for a moment, and you see the Soul Seer Mizutsune that was just attacking the Father Forge sort of look around, its head, almost like a bird. It just snaps its head around and cocks it to the side. And you see it slowly look at the Father Forge, and its eyes widen. And you don't know what's going to happen because it's not their turn yet. But something is coming.
But what I can do is distract them. So that was my free action. I now have a couple of other actions due. First, I'm going to use a bonus action to give Gimnir a Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Let me just put that in the thing so I remember. Remember that. Let's see. The next thing is I'm going to use Comet Ballista.
Okay.
You know it, you love it. And so I'm gonna, since it's raining right now, right?
Yeah.
That means there's water, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does.
All right, so I'm gonna put it in between these two, and I think the air elemental actually won't get any of this because, you know, made of air.
It's still tangible.
Oh, is it still tangible? I thought it was.
Yeah. What's
okay.
the radius on that?
20 feet, but we could probably put it outside of the air elemental. So I can like sort of finagle it a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say like this.
Yeah. So, just gonna get all of the ice comets to just fall on it. And it's like. And let me roll the damage. Give me 1 second, please. I need to remember what it was.
DC 13 Dex saving throw.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I will need to roll a 1d8 plus 1d6. Oh no, hey, no, there's hailing comments. Yep, dexterity.
They both fail.
Saving throw. Oh, 86.
86?
Yeah, let me just roll it. Actually, I don't have enough d6s, so
I can. Would you like me to roll for you?
sure, go for it. Because I still don't know how the whole dice thing on this works.
8d6, 27 damage.
Yep. 27 damage on both of them, and it's also ice, so it's going to be in contact with the rain, which means parts of their bodies will freeze.
Okay. I'm going to roll strength checks for both Mizutsunes to see if they get restrained by the ice.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 20 unnatural for the Soul Seer.
Right.
And a crit fail for the Mizitsune.
Big oof.
Perfect.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Hey, I have to go here. One of my dogs ate something outside,
That's okay.
so I
man.
need to go get some
What do you have in your
hydrogen
mouth?
peroxide.
What do you have in your mouth?
Um,
All right.
Who's
So that-
eating plastic?
I will hopefully be back.
That's okay.
Can I say one small thing to the which one is the one that's right in front of the Soul Forge again?
Soul Seer Mizitsune.
Can I say one more thing to the Soul Seer Mizune with my deception?
Yes.
Look behind you.
Oh, you motherfucker. Such an
Yeah.
asshole.
And that, with a 34 on my deception. I am psyoping gigantic monsters. What is going on right now?
Okay.
How
As you
does-
say
I'm
that,
not-
it
Yeah.
turns around. So just in time for it to get hit by the hailing comets.
Look up, idiot.
The 1,000-year-old dragon, after being told to look behind him.
Huh?
And you can swear in your head you hear it go, "What?"
What in the fuck was that?
What the fuck was that?
On the moon.
So
I'm not
it,
going. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
it would be Rex's turn. So I'm gonna try my best to do what they were gonna do. They fly up.
Right.
They didn't expand much on what they were gonna do after this, so I'm guessing that they were gonna like airstrike these people.
Yes.
Oh no, he was gonna spike growth, right? Was he?
I don't remember. I don't
No.
remember.
He was probably gonna do something insane, like conjure animals on top of them, or I don't know what they were gonna do.
Hit him with goofy ass.
Was it the sea hag stuff they was gonna do?
Yeah, I probably would put the kibosh on that.
Okay.
Well, he was going to use. Well, the plan was to use the sea hags to seduce them. But if you want to send in
Yeah.
sea hags to try and kill them, that would probably be a better idea.
True. So he's gonna cast it at 6th level. Burn through his 6th level spell. He's going to cast.
Gas.
He's going to cast 2 sea hags.
Or cast gas.
I'm going to shit myself.
I'm gonna
Sea
pour out.
hags. I'm shitsin'?
I'm rapping.
What?
Okay, so 2 sea hags. I don't think I have. No, I have seared salmon.
You know what? Yeah, sure. Just put the seared salmon. That'll be
I
our.
don't have that. Witch? No. Hargraven? No, never got that.
Nightshade can't do that.
I'll just use 2 shades. That will work out. sea hags, or sea hag, because each is one. So he conjures them all the way up there. Now my question is, can they fly?
They fly now.
I would.
They do not fly, they swim, so they're just gonna drop on top of the Mizitsune. Okay.
Just like spawning something in Gmod, you just put it up above them and it just falls on top. Just ragdoll.
Oh.
Me when spawning the house on top
Oh shit,
of the
I think I
Metropolis.
know what he was gonna try and do. Okay. Each sea hag, Rex is going to call the attention of the Mizutsunes, of the one Mizitsune that's frozen, causing it to look up. And as it does, the two sea hags are going to use Death Glare. The hag targets... Oh, but it has to be a frightened creature. Okay.
I can do that.
Okay. They're going to use horrific... One of them is going to use horrific appearance to force a... to try and get it frightened, and the other is going to use Death Glare after that. Okay. So, DC 11 Wisdom saving throw for the Mizitsune. It has +1 to Wisdom. So there's a chance. It's almost 50-50.
Are you saying there's a chance?
There is. I'm about to roll it. It does it!
Skull emoji.
Mizitsune
I'd
is
like to
frightened.
use- Oh, it does? It
Whoever
works?
just
Oh my
slammed the
god.
Very nice.
It rolled a 2.
Skull emoji.
Where is the fear thing? Frightened, right here. Whoopsie dooply scooply. Frozen, frightened, and the hag is going. The other hag is going to cast Death Glare. It's another DC 11 Wisdom saving throw. They either succeed against this or drop to 0 hit points.
Oh god.
Here we go.
Come on, baby.
Ah, 13.
13.
Yeah, it succeeds. It does not die, but it's still frightened, and the sea hags will fall, and they will take falling damage.
They ragdoll on the floor.
They have 52 hit points. Currently at... No. I'm going from Rex. Thank you. Oh my god. Alright. Roughly 40 feet up in the air. So that will be... let's see... Hold on. Okay. Okay, I get it. It's 1d10 plus... No. 1d6 per 10 feet. Okay. So that's 4d6. $46 for the first one. That's 8. 46 for the other one. 14. They're still alive. And that's Rex's turn. Egson. Solbrug, you feel Egson clamber next to you, and he extends his hand towards the Shagra Magala in the air, trying to replicate what you just did. And as he puts his hands forward, Solbrook, you notice that the earth around Egson seems to shift slightly. There's a shockwave that happens. Your cape billows to the side. And
Can I lend him some of my archaic powers so he can do something funny?
It'll take your reaction.
My reaction?
Yeah.
I will accept that.
Okay.
You want to like an Arcana check, or what you thinking?
An Arcana check, please.
I bet. It's going to be a 16.
With a 16, you see Egson put his hands forward, and these small motes of light begin materializing around his hands. And for a moment, Saltbrook, you see around him an aura of awakening. For a split second, it's there, and then it's gone. And as he puts his hands forward, he shoots out an Eldritch Blast, just like yours.
Do you want me to roll for it?
Nope.
It's a good emoji.
I'm going
Actively
to roll
making
for
the
it.
child a combatant in the war zone. Dad would be so proud.
He will deal 2 points of damage to the Shagaru Magala.
No.
But here's the thing. As he fires these Eldritch Blasts, you note that they don't travel the entire distance. They travel a little bit, they disappear, and then they suddenly reappear right next to the Shagaru Magala, making it almost impossible for it to dodge.
Teleport's behind you. Nothing personnel, kid.
And he looks at his hands, and there's a big smile on his face, and he looks up over at you, Saltbrook. Look, Uncle, I did it! I hit him!
Good work. Keep practicing that, and you might be able to hit him a bit harder. I'll give him a pat on the back.
With a tiny little pat, he almost loses his balance, almost falls forward. Slayer's turn. He turns towards the Soul Seer and attacks it. With his martial arts, he misses the first attack, but he hits the second with a 26.
Remember the inspiration.
He doesn't get it. Gimnir does.
Oh, sorry. Whoops.
Yeah.
Wrong person.
All good. He deals 6 points of damage. The Soul Seer Mizutsune will they need a con saving throw. They crit fail it, so they're stunned, which means that Slayer gets a brutalize with his bonus action, and he deals 45 bludgeoning damage to the creature.
Woo!
His
Oh my-
damage cannot be reduced in any way. And as he does this, you all see that as the Mizusunes turn around, he just runs up to one of its knees, gives it a big right hook into it, which causes it to cave down. And as the Mizusune looks down and pounces and lunges towards him, with like a bite. Oh my fucking god, man! This game.
Yeah, he gets rotated.
Oh god. Oh god, what's happening?
Oh god. Oh my fucking god, this is so silly. Okay. It turns around, and as it's about to lunge towards Slayer to kill him, Slayer just stands there, cocks a punch backwards, and as the mouth is about to close in on him, he uppercuts. And as this happens, you see the scales, the red scales on the back of this Mizutsune just go in every direction at once.
Oh my
As Slayer
God.
just shoryukens its way through the back of this thing's mouth.
Jesus.
And it dies.
We
It-
stand for it.
Does anybody remember like the scene in Avengers where Hulk just like fucking punches the like
Yeah.
Leviathan ship thing?
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened. Oh my god.
And you just see Slayer fall down from the sky and land in front of Gimnir with a superhero landing. And
Superhero landing.
he just stands up and like wipes himself off of the Mizutsune guts.
I love
Ethel.
him, Your Honor.
Your turn.
Oh, hold on. I have my face full of popcorn. Ooh.
Jesus Christos.
Jesus Christus, what are you doing?
Slayer doesn't always hit, but when he does, he kills.
Yeah, note to self, don't make him angry.
All right, let's take a gander here. Is there any noticeable weak spots as someone who has a favored enemy being a dragon-like thing?
Give me a nature check.
Sure thing, sure thing. Oh God, sorry, my computer's flashbanged me. It like refreshed the page, but like cranked the brightness up. Dirty 20.
Okay. Ethel, you immediately realize that this dragon is weak to fire.
Nice. Nice.
Thalion, turn up the heat.
Okay. Okay, so before I start speaking things, when I am mounted, our turns are one and the same, correct? Our attacks will like, my attacks count as his attacks, etc.
Yes.
Okay. I relay this revelation in my brainstem to Thalion, and like in our connection yell, light it up.
Do you want to say it in another way, Ethel?
No, because I forget what it is. I keep writing it down in like my notes, and I keep
You
losing it.
use the one you know.
Fire in the disco.
You're just gonna, you just want me to, okay. Okay. No, I'm not saying that on
Say it with your
national
chest.
television.
Say it with your chest, baby.
No, because that is lame. I literally looked one up from my childhood dragon book, and I forget what it is.
Burn, baby, burn. Disco
You want-
Inferno. Sorry, go ahead.
He literally texted me, say it! Oh, he's typing, he's typing.
Good to know, because I have Fireball as well.
The goddess! He said, I know you want to say it, you bitch.
The goddess understood.
Why does he sound like
And he reels back. And Ethel, you just feel the heat rising from beneath you. Roll 18d6 for me, please.
what?
Oh,
18?
Roll 18d6 for me.
Okay. 1,
Yeah,
2,
you
3, 17, 18. Okay.
you weren't kidding about the weakness to fire thing, Jesus.
61.
Double that, please.
Okay, that's what, 124?
122.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh no.
Tell me how this happens. It's not dead yet, but tell me how this happens.
Oh, what do you mean? I set it on fire!
Come on, you can do better than that.
Bring it down!
As this thing is like flapping up to like get to level with us. And like I have this realization of like, oh shit. We can take this thing. It's like flapping up to us, and it's got this look on its face. It's ready to open its mouth to come at us again. And that's when, with its mouth open and its innards exposed, basically, Thalion just unleashes a cone of fire as we hover there. And just all of it is concentrated on this thing, engulfing it.
One second.
Its wings are mere kindling.
I was gonna say, like, the membranes start, like, evaporating from the heat.
Yeah, have you ever seen a newspaper on fire? Yeah, it's a lot like that.
Ethel,
Flash paper.
as you tell Thalion to, you know, you just feel the heat rise beneath you, and as Thalion begins to, you know, breathe flame into this thing, the flames coming from its mouth engulf its entire body, and it ignites. Thalion is ignited, and he transforms.
Jeez.
And you can see you're still riding.
Yeah. Yippee.
As the flames begin to the flames catch onto the Shagaru Magala, and its wings, almost like flash paper, just go, and it begins to lose its composure and altitude, and it falls down to the ground. And as it continues falling towards the ground, it will take 4d6 bludgeoning damage from the fall. $18. This thing is on its last legs. It's on fire. It's struggling to stand up, looking up towards you. And you hear it speak to you back.
It cannot be. Dragon's blood. No. That line was severed.
No, you should have
Oh my
responded with "nuh-uh."
You're being
wait,
sent
that's
to the
enough.
Shadow Realm.
The fuck you mean? Nuh-uh.
Can I telepathically? Am I in range to telepathically communicate with Ithilden right now?
She
only 40
is. No, you were higher than it. She's 70 feet away from you.
I have 120 feet.
You got it.
Yep. Ithilden, it's time for the old coup de Gracie.
The coup de grace, you goblin.
I said it wrong on purpose. I don't care.
It's arguably funnier when you say it wrong.
Stop
have no
doing.
respect
I
for
know
you.
what makes you cheer.
Okay, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Kick it while it's down.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. I mean, I know I have movement, but like, can I land on top of it?
Or you can. Have you done your actions yet?
I mean,
Shoot it with a bow.
okay. Can I be? Fuck it. If I like leave Thalion, can I like get my like attack action back?
If you jump off, you can use a bonus action.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Can I spellcast? Yeah. Okay. I
If
can.
the
Okay.
spell is a bonus action, you can spellcast.
Okay. Can I jump off in a Charlatan step down to this thing?
Yes. Once you get around 30 feet away from it, you can do that.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. Gravity.
There you go. I got a perfect gift for that.
You're gonna do that?
Spawns 18. Yes. Spawns 18 Thalians.
Ethel, you jump off of Thalion, and as you begin to fall, you wait until you're just in range. And as you are, you cast a Charlatan Step. As you're falling, Ethel, time slows down. And the Shagru Magala looks up and opens its mouth and lunges for you. And as it's about to hit, you disappear. And as you disappear, a trail of fire is left behind you. And this line, almost like a line of fireworks, is left behind you as it engulfs the air in flames. And as you look back, you see the Shagaru Magala. But you're also able to see Thalion through it because you've left a hole inside of it.
Flaming lance.
Oh my god, sick.
And the Shagaru Magala looks up and roars one last time. And it collapses down to the ground, dead.
Like he just absorbs into the ground.
Yummy.
Fuck yeah, are you kidding me?
I would like to say during that entire time, I'm just gonna, this is out of canon, but Dale was definitely gonna start playing Led Zeppelin while that was happening. Sing with us, sing for the deer, sing for the
That's not Led Zeppelin.
Is that not Led Zeppelin? Fuck me.
No,
it's
Def Leppard. Fuck.
I don't think that's Def Leppard either.
It's not Def Leppard, it's Guns N' Roses.
Is that
It's not Guns N' Roses. It's fucking Aerosmith. It's Dream On.
Yeah.
Dream On.
God.
Fuck.
Anyway,
Alright, I'm gonna play Aerosmith then. Alright, I lose my inspiration. Damn it. Oh. I play Aerosmith. We can fix that in post. It's fine.
The Magala is dead, and so is the Soul Seer. All that's left is a Mizutsune, who is still frozen.
Don't worry, I got this. I hope.
Judd turns to look at the Mizutsune, and as he does, he notices that the Mizu is starting to break through the ice. And it begins to concentrate a blast in its mouth. This is bigger than before, much stronger. And he looks back at the Father Forge and realizes that that is its target. Gimnir turns around, and for the first time in Judd's life, he sees fear in Gimnir's eyes. Judd looks back at his son, looks at you, Saltbrook, and he gives you a nod.
Sorry, Judd, but my reaction's gone. I can't do anything anyway.
He takes a deep breath. And he speaks to Egson. Keep your eyes on me, son. Don't look away. With his action, Judd will dash and push Gimnir out of the way. And as he lands in front of the Father Forge, the Mizu breaks free of its freeze and unleashes a blast. Judd will take 15d8 bludgeoning damage. For a total of 62 damage. And as this blast connects, you just see Judd with his arms splayed out to the side, taking just the complete power of this Leviathan. The ground around him cracking. Egson screaming for his father. The sea hags blown over to the side. And suddenly, you see the blast itself being repelled, being pushed back for a moment. Slayer and Gimnir are pushed over to the side, knocked prone onto the ground. And around Judd, an aura that none of you have ever seen before. Not yellow or golden, not red with rage, but blue. An aura of pure instinct. And as Judd, with his arms splayed over to the side, holds on to the ground, with his feet being pushed slightly back, he takes a deep breath, his eyes gleaming with blue energy. He looks up at the Mizutsune. You came here for a fight, didn't you, you fucking asshole? Well, now you have it. With me. Son, I'm a coward. I don't have it in me to defend you. I don't have it in me to protect you. But he does. They do. The best thing I can do for you, son, is to teach you one last lesson. The best thing I can do is ingrain upon you what should have been ingrained upon me. Succeed where I failed. And prove them wrong about our family name. Keep your eyes on me, son. And there is this powerful aura, this shockwave that emanates from Judd, this wind that pushes you all back. Dale, as you look down at your hand, you notice that it's light again. And in his hands, you see the Comet Ballista, but bigger, different than before, stronger. He points the Comet Ballista directly towards the Mizutsune.
We lost you. We lost you. Nope. I can hear you in the living room, but we can't hear you on the TV or the computer.
Run your microphone over to Rod so we can hear him.
You are completely dead.
Hello?
Oh.
Hi, we can hear you a little bit.
Hello? Hello?
Okay.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay, cool. He looks back. Sorry, where did you guys miss me?
Comet Ballista big go and then
Okay.
nothing.
The Comet Ballista is a lot bigger now, a lot more aggressive. There's these shards of meteoric ice protruding off of the sides. And Judd points it directly towards the Mizutsune. And with a smile, he looks back at the Father Forge. And he says, if anything else is needed to bring him back, take me. And the earth beneath your feet begins to shake. Lightning bolts fall from the sky. And behind the Father Forge, imposing, divine, you see something that none of you were ever meant to see. A massive radiant dragon appears, standing 60, 70 feet up in the air. And Judd looks up, takes a deep breath. Took long enough. At least I get to see God before I die. And he speaks. End this. And with a single blast, the Comet Ballista opens fire, and all of you see what looks like a comet, tail and all, launched out of the Comet Ballista towards the Mizutsune. It collides with the blast, and it pushes back. They meet in the middle. The earth around you shaking, small rocks levitating up, lightning bolts falling all around you. And with a scream, Judd pushes forward, and the Mizutsune is blown away into oblivion. The aura around Judd begins to fade. The Comet Ballista disappears out of his hands and reappears in yours, Dale.
He stole it.
He just borrowed it without permission.
Still.
In your hands, Dale, the Comet Ballista shifts back to its normal appearance. The meteoric ice on the wings of the crossbow. This part right here. It begins to melt rapidly, and water falls down to your feet. Judd, breathing heavily, falls down to his knees. The fight is over. What will you do?
Well, hello? Okay, there we go. I'm able to speak again. First thing, I imagine during all of that, all of us were just doing we're watching DBZ extras and then just grunting when the when the blast hit. It's second, Dale is just going to look at the Comet Ballista and then look at Judd and is like, he's got to teach me that.
You hear Egson, Dad! And he runs over to his father.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I would also like to run over.
Kira leaves hiding. Kirith approaches. Slayer and Gimnir come up to their feet. Gimnir puts his hands out, trying to heal Judd and bring him back, to no avail. Thalion lands, still in his ignited form, and Ethel, you make your way around the dead Shagaru Magala. Towering above you, you still see the image of the god that has granted you the power you wield. Bahamut, the dragon god. What would you all like to do?
Well, first, I was going to say I'm going to dispel greater invisibility. Second, is that Saltburg next to me?
Yes.
Okay, I'll just go over to Saltburg and it's like, he can see us, right?
They take a look up at Mr. God himself.
It's just like a just waving in front of it, or just like waving, just to see it's like, is it an illusion or?
I am no illusion, my son.
Okay. Yep. No, definitely real.
You have all united here to bring back from the darkness a soul that has passed. That in its darkest of moments, the true hero arises from the ashes. However, to bring back a soul broken as this is, payment must be given. Each of you must surrender something of value. Something to bring back the fallen one.
What will you do?
Just like... Shut up. Oh my god. Ithel was just like beside herself, like kneeling next to Judd and like looking at Exon and then back to Judd and just like, oh my god. And she's like, no, it was supposed to be me. Give him back. And she starts like yelling up at Bahamut. Or whatever. It's Bahamut, right?
You would give away your life for another.
He has something to live for.
And why would I take your life when it has so little meaning to you?
She just kind of like looks back down and just kind of cries next to Judd.
Ooh.
Well, I'm gonna only presume that when Judd was dying and he said he can protect you, he was referencing me. So I'm gonna go walk over to the child.
Egson turns to you, Saltbrook, tears in his eyes. Help him!
There's nothing I can do anymore, son. This was his choice.
Use your magic, do something! I'm begging you!
I'll drop down on the one knee, put a hand on the child's shoulder. My magic can no longer affect him.
Saltbrook, as you kneel down and put a hand on his shoulder, next to him, you see in your mind the visage of your daughter.
Though, perhaps, I could do one more thing. I'd like to use minor illusion to make Judd look like how he was before he got turned to SpaghettiO toast.
Okay. As you do, you all see the burns and the destroyed flesh on Judd assume the appearance of normality. He is not healed in any way, but he looks like he did. You see Gimnir next to him, the God Steel barrier on the ground, his Dragon Slayer axe on the ground next to him as well. His hands trembling. There's a rage, there's a powerlessness. Tears flowing down his cheeks as he again and again throws as much energy as he can forward, trying to heal Judd. Please, it can't end like this. And you see Slayer put a hand on Gimnir's head softly, almost like he's petting a cat. And as Slayer approaches Judd, you see him remove his helmet. Dale, you haven't seen this. Rex hasn't seen this either. In fact, Judd hasn't seen this either. You see that underneath the helmet, it's a warforged of copper skin. And he puts a hand on Judd's face. And for the first time ever, he speaks.
Go now, and be at peace.
Judd slowly falls down to the ground on his back. And he looks up at Bahamut. And very softly, he speaks. I meant what I said before. If anything is needed to bring him back, take me. Take me.
And so it shall be done.
You see Judd begin to levitate slightly. And he begins to dematerialize. His ashes spread to the wind. And he arises until he disappears. Thank you. Very cool. And as he does, Egson just falls down to the ground where his father was, crying, sobbing, losing his everything that was keeping him together.
Only a churn of Shiro that awakened as he did. Needless were not any of his deeds in life. Remember him, not as he believed himself, but as he was. The hero. And care for the child.
And Bahamut also begins to dissipate into dust and disappears. There's a flash of light that blinds you all. And you feel the rain stopping around you. The flames around the Shagaru Magala are extinguished. And as the rain stops, your eyes begin to readjust. And you feel a presence. Presence you haven't felt. Some of you have never felt it before. But a presence some of you have not felt in months. Ethel, you hear steps coming from within the Father Forge. There's a warmth that fills the air. The smell of fresh earth fills your nostrils, and then is exchanged for a metallic smell. As from within the Father Forge steps out Grimorian. His eyes alight with life. His left arm, no longer made of metal, but of wood. Wood from the soul seeds that you planted there in an attempt to repair him. And in his right hand, the spell sword, the weapon he used to fight alongside you against a Sararak. On his shoulder, however, you see a strange pauldron, and you recognize it as the same pauldron that his sister wore before. And as he steps out, he falls down to his knees, as if his legs had never been used before. His eyes, his eye sockets, though filled with light, seem to blink. And as he looks around, he sees all of you. He sees Kira, Kidith, Saltbrook, Dale, Rex. And then he looks to the other side and sees Slayer and Gimnir. He looks down and sees Egson. Egson's eyes wide, his mouth agape, tears no longer flowing down his cheeks. And he finally looks at you, Ithilden. And he softly speaks. Why? He pauses and he looks around, his eyes filling up with tears. He touches his own face, realizing that somehow these are real tears. Tears? But I'm a weapon of war. I can't. He looks at the party, not knowing what to say. You came back for me. After everything I did, you'd rather bring me back. Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't know if I can ever repay you all, but if by my life or death I can protect you, I will. I will die 1,000 deaths before I allow any harm to come to any of you. My friends. And he slowly brings himself up to his feet. What would you like to do?
I feel like it's more of their moment, but I'll let them go first.
Ain't got nothing to say. The floor's yours, people. Say something.
Okay. Well, if I have to go first, it's like, yeah, hi. We never met before. Let's not mention the whole death thing right now. I think it's a little too soon.
Ethel kind of like takes a step forward. And like she's still kind of reeling and crying from Judd. It's just because I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. And she like goes and gives him like just this weak hug.
You embrace him, and his arms are just to the side. And his arms wrap around you. And very softly, he speaks to you. The entire time that I was gone, I can't explain where I was or how I knew what I knew. But I know you never gave up. I know how hard you tried. I know how much you fought. So please, don't apologize. Thank you.
She just kind of like nods. Are you all right? I mean, wow. She's like, she really doesn't know what to do with herself. It's been months leading to this, and now it's real.
I know what Judd had to do. What he chose to do. I carry upon my shoulders not just my dreams, but his. Yes, I am alright. And I intend to honor him. And your. And he looks at all of you. All of your work. To bring me back. I will never forget this. And he looks over at you, Dale and Rex, and he says, "Oh, I'm sorry. I don't believe we've met. Hello."
Yeah, it's okay. You don't have to do the whole life pledge thing. This one's on the house.
No, it's all right. And he turns to Ithilden. Is he part of the Wardens now?
Yeah. We picked them up along the way, and well, and then this, and she kind of waves a hand towards Slayer.
By my boats. Are you, Slayer? Oh my goodness, I never thought I'd see you again. How are you? And Slayer does a small nod. Well, I'm back. I'm truly back. And we will end it here.